Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know what time it is, man. It's your boy DTown, aka Hip Hop and Anime Vibes, aka Pusha T Chala, aka Eric Trillmonger, aka Goody Mob Psycho 100, aka living my life like it's Golden Frieza, and you are now tuned in and locked into the Hip Hop and Anime Vibes podcast, man. How you doing? How you feeling? How's your week been, man? Y'all already know how we giving it up. When we show up, it's definitely a vibe. Now, before we get into this and before we get started with today's episode, big things go on, all right? I need y'all to make sure you guys are subscribing to this podcast, to this channel, wherever you listen to your podcasts at, whether that be through Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Anchor, wherever. Make sure you are locked in and staying subscribed, because that's the way you'll be notified when the new episodes drop, all right? So we're going to get into some things this episode, man. You know, we're either talking about hip hop or anime, but I'm going to pivot a little bit in this episode because one of the reasons I started this platform was so I could speak to my supporters, friends, and family, those who are keeping up with my career directly. So today is going to be a very short, sweet, hard to beat episode. Might do one of these once a month, just to keep you guys in the loop with what's going on with DTown and everything DTown related. So let's get right to it. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody who has been following me on Facebook. I have a freestyle on both Facebook and Instagram that has gone viral. What do I mean by that? It's only been up for a couple of weeks now, and it's racked up almost 25,000 views across all of my social platforms, all right? That's huge for me, you know what I mean? I haven't had a video perform this well in a really, really long time. And for me to actually be displaying like my lyrical prowess, you know what I mean? How nice I am with it, and for people to be gravitating towards that, it's a truly humbling experience because me personally, I feel like there's a lot of roadblocks, barriers, and obstacles between me and getting my music out there to the masses. You know what I mean? One of those things being how all of the music today kind of sounds the same. And if you guys go and listen to the freestyle that I put out, it's very different from what you would hear like in mainstream or from us in mainstream radio, and what you would hear like a SoundCloud rapper like put out. So it's real like soulful, classic hip hop sounding kind of vibe. And I really urge you guys to go and check it out. If you have checked it out, cool. Make sure you like, share, comment, and tag a friend. If you haven't checked it out yet, man, make sure you get over there. I've got it pinned to the top of my page. It's the most recent post that I have. So I really appreciate you guys just showing love and keeping that going. Just to light flex a little bit, you know what I mean? We got a little bit over 300 plus likes. We got a little over 150 plus shares. Got a ton of comments on that joint too. And that's just off Facebook alone. That's not even really me diving deep into the Instagram bag and seeing what's going on over there. But again, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for that. And I'm going to continue to put out content like that because clearly it's resonating with the people and it's prompting me to work on releasing a project for the summer. Now, that'll be the next news. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all already know how your boy is giving it up. I'm not going to go a full year without giving y'all a full-length project, or a project nonetheless. Right? So, while I can't guarantee I'm going to deliver you guys a full-length project, I am going to work on something for the summer. As it stands right now, I am 4 tracks into the Dope 16's Volume 2 EP. So I don't know if you guys checked out Volume 1 yet, but Volume 1 was some straight heat. I got some hitters on there, you know what I mean? Getting busy with the pen. I also had some real introspective raps on Dope 16 Volume 1. I feel like the people really got to know my journey through music and know my trials and tribulations as an artist and as an MC through certain tracks on Dope 16 Volume 1. Dope 16's Volume 2, I'm going to continue that same trend. Production, we're experimenting a little bit with the production, but you already know the flow, the cadence, the delivery, the lyrics, all of that stuff is going to be on point as it should be. So make sure you guys keep your eyes peeled for that. I don't have a release date officially set for that just yet. However, I am aiming for June or July. God willing, everything goes great. You know, I'm taking a little bit of time off in May to go on vacation. But once that's over with, I'm getting right back to the shits, right back to the action, right back to the studio, spitting that hot fire. Know what I mean? So, yeah. Speaking of which, getting back into the studio, I'm also simultaneously working on another project. And this is huge for me, all right? This is big. This is something that I've always wanted to do. And it's part of the reasons why I started this platform. And I feel like this thing just kind of fell into my lap. But it's huge. It's big for me. I am working with a writer to a manga to develop the music for a manga that is currently in development. Now, for those of you guys who aren't familiar with the verbiage that I'm using, manga refers to a Japanese comic book. So if I had to dumb it down, water it down, not use the cultural jargon that you guys may not be used to, I'm developing the soundtrack. I don't want to say developing the soundtrack, but I'm definitely developing some music for a comic book. The manga is called Jump Shot, and it's a sports manga written and co-created by, and I believe I got this guy's name right, Michael Miles. So I remember doing some research on him a while back when I wanted to get into making music that goes with anime and manga and stuff like that. And I came across something in his back catalog. He had done something similar with a manga called Samurai Shin or Shin Samurai. So I'm really excited to work with this cat because I've already seen the first couple pages of where Jump Shot is going to go. It's a sports manga revolving around, you guessed it, basketball. And the characters look pretty good. The storyline looks pretty good so far. I can't give you guys too many more details than that. However, if you follow me on Facebook, you guys will be able to see the very first page of Jump Shot. So we ain't playing no games. This ain't no bullshit. This is real shit. This is big business. All right. And I can't wait for you guys to see what it is that we are developing, how this idea comes to life, how the music ties into the art and how the art ties into the music. This is going to be a dope project. And to be completely honest, it's something that I've been dying to work on for the majority of my career. Just film, music, art, all of that stuff. If I can put all of that stuff together, I'm a happy guy, all right? So make sure you guys keep your eyes peeled for Jump Shot and the music that I'm working on with that. Moving on, getting back to some other big announcements. I've just been busy. I've just been super productive. Good news. I brought you guys the Hip Hop and Anime Vibes podcast. And also, me and my partner, Eunice, over at Black Girls Anime have teamed back up again after a brief hiatus to revive those Blurred Kids. However, it's under a different name. It's now the Black Anime Vibes podcast. So we'll be bringing that to you once a week. And of course, we'll be talking about none other than, you guessed it, anime. We're talking about anime news, what we like about anime, what we dislike about anime. And if you guys haven't heard those Blurred Kids, or if you guys aren't familiar with Black Girls Anime, Eunice really knows her shit. I love working with her because she is a hardcore anime fan. You know what I mean? She's got one of the biggest manga collections that I've seen personally. She's out here. She's getting busy at cons. She's up to date on her anime news, and she's building tons of momentum as an influencer in the anime community. So for us to partner up and tag team and pretty much take on the world like this, it's really dope. We just let out the previous episode. We were talking about seasonal anime. We had a ton of fun on that episode, man. I got to air some of my grievances about One Punch Man and all of that good stuff. So once you're done with this, keep it locked right here on this station. Go listen to that, man. It's the previous episode. So again, make sure you guys are keeping it locked here, keeping it subscribed, commenting, all of that good stuff, because we will be delivering Black Anime Vibes once a week. That's a hip hop and anime vibes, Black girls anime collaboration. All right. So last but not least, and then I'm going to let you guys out of here, man. I got a ton of shit lined up in regards to live performances. How I'm managing to keep track of all of this stuff is beyond me, but you know what? I'm on top of my shit, right? April 27th, I'll be in downtown Youngstown with Delinquency Jones at the Federal Frenzy. 2 p.m. It's a free all ages show, which means you can bring your kids. I promise not to cuss on stage. It'll be a dope experience, man. For real, for real. The thing I like about working with Delinquency Jones is they're a full live band. I'm going to be working with Heather on the vocals, Dante on the bass, aka Unc D, Roger the drummer, Boots on the keys, Dre Hova on the keys as well. And of course, you guys know your boy is going to be the MC, keeping the crowd entertained, kicking the rhymes, you know what I mean, controlling the groove, controlling the vibe, all of that good shit. So make sure you guys show up. We go on from 2 to like 2:45 or something like that. But, you know, bring a friend, bring somebody down there, man. Y'all can live stream it, all of that good stuff. But I would really love for y'all to come through and big kick it with the boy, all right? But, you know, I told you guys I was going to keep this episode very short, sweet, and hard to beat. You know what I mean? I'm recording this thing right here on a Thursday. And as you guys can hear, I've got a ton of shit that I've got to get started on and knock out of my queue here. But all in all, man, I want to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Keep it locked. Make sure you guys head over to executivedtown.com. If you want to support the kid, cop some merch. If you want to support the kid, go you can continue to stream the podcast, but also you can download some of the music as well. Just keep in touch with the kid. And then if you don't have any money and you don't feel like you can do anything, that's just fine as well. Liking, commenting, sharing, dropping a dope ass emoji, or tagging a friend in the comments of any of my content definitely is a step in the right direction. It helps support me. It helps grow the brand awareness. So if you're looking for how you can support the kid for free, just run that back 15 seconds. Those are the ways, all right? But we about to get out of here, man. Y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy DTown, a.k.a. Pusha T Chala, a.k.a. Hip Hop and Anime Vibes, a.k.a. Eric Trillmonger, a.k.a. Living My Life Like It's Golden Frieza, a.k.a. Meliodas Redding, a.k.a. Sailor Goon, and in the name of the Goon, I'll see you next time. Peace.